So here it is, smiling while we do the 10 mindful movements. So the first one, water. Our hands float up to shoulder height, gently floating back down with the breath. You're breathing in, smiling, and breathing out, smiling. Arms floating up as if they're in the water and floating back down. Breathing in and breathing out. Now it's up to you how many times you do the movement. Sometimes it's suggested that you do each one 10 times. We'll probably only do each one maybe 4 or 5 times, but it's up to you. You can do them as many times as you want. The next one is sky. The same arms float up, only this time they pass the shoulder, reaching all the way up, turning the palms up to face the heavens, reaching back, giving yourself a nice little mini back bend, and then floating the arms back down slowly. And again, with the breath and smiling, it's breathing in all the way up, holding for a moment, and then slowly elongating the breath, breathing out as they float back down. Again, smiling as you're breathing in, up, holding as you do your mini back bend, and then a very long, slow breathing out and smiling with the breath. One more, floating up, breathing in, holding, and breathing out slowly. Beautiful. Here we'll go into our lotus. So the arms are on the shoulder, and you're going to actually open the lotus bud with the breath and smiling, breathing out as the bud opens, breathing in as it closes, breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. Breathing in, smiling, and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And imagine the lotus blossom opening as you're actually opening the joints in your shoulders and releasing tension. One last time with the breath, breathing in and breathing out the full bloom of the lotus. And then we're going to come down to the sunshine because the flowers can't bloom without the sunshine. So we're going to do a full shoulder arm rotation. And first the sun rises as our two hands are together, and they go all the way up to noon. They go full around as the sun goes around and comes into sunset. So up to sunrise, breathing in, all the way around to sunset, breathing out and smiling. Breathing in, the sun goes to high noon. Breathing out, it comes all the way down to sunset as you can feel this beautiful stretch in your arms and your shoulders. Nice shoulder rotation. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. And then we can't have the sun without the moon, so we have day and night. So our arms are on our waist and our head becomes the moon. And so as we bend forward, the head is going to rotate completely around the earth. So bending forward, doing a full body rotation, breathing in, just like you did, and breathing out. Smiling to the moon and smiling to the sun. Reverse that direction and go the other way. Full rotation. Around. Breathing in and breathing out. And don't forget to smile. And then we're going to go ahead and connect our heaven and earth. So floating the arms up as we did all the way to the sky, reaching way back, and this time floating, bending your knees, floating all the way down to the ground, touching Mother Earth, breathing in as we come all the way up, holding a moment, and breathing out as we float all the way down. Breathing in, smiling to the sky, and breathing out, smiling to Mother Earth. One more time, breathing in, holding, and slowly breathing out. And now we'll go into our next one. I like to call it the frog. And your feet are kind of angled out and your knees are bending. If you just think about a little frog bouncing, just do this gently. If you have pain in your knees, don't do it. But just think about this little frog getting ready to hop. Now, try it coming up on your toes, lifting your heels, and you'll get a little bit more bounce in this. So, happy frog, smiling, bouncing, and then just see where your body is going to take you today. If you can get down a little lower, you can go all the way down to all four. Pick your heels up. You're up on your toes and bouncing. And just see if that doesn't feel good. You can bounce here at your knees, lifting your toes, or you can come all the way up and just do a little bit of a bounce. Happy frog. Ribbit, ribbit, and smiling. Now we're going to do a balancing pose. And in the balancing pose, you want to kind of imagine that one leg is empty and one leg is full. So you can do it as if the sand is sifting or water is pouring from one leg to the other. And if you're unsure of your balance, you can hold on to a wall or a chair, or you can keep both feet on the floor. Just be careful because balance is one of those things in meditation and in life. It is very important that we have both. So you're going to just decide which leg is full, which leg is empty. The empty leg is coming up, out, up, and back. So with the breath, it's up, out, up, and down. So it's breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. You take a moment and shift, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And from that one, we're going to take that a little bit further. Again, it's a balancing pose, but the leg that's coming up is going to go around behind you. The leg that comes up is going to go around behind you. Now, I like to add the arms because then it becomes almost like a dance. So, leg is coming up, going behind you. Leg is coming up, going behind you. Coming up, behind you. And just kind of enjoy this. Smiling as you're balancing and doing a little dance. Beautiful. And number 10, I like to call it the bird. It's actually a lunge, and one foot is forward, bent, the other foot is back. Your arms are out as if you're floating and the bird is flying. So with the breath, you switch. So arms up, arms down. Breathing in, breathing out, and smiling. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out, taking off. And now we'll switch sides. This foot comes in, this foot turns around, the knee bends, the bird gets ready to fly. Beautiful. And the arms switch. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And don't forget this smile. Feet turn together, and the bird floats as the bird takes off, and you've completed the 10 mindful movements. And I like to add one more to that, and that's a tree meditation. And today I've got the tree over here. So I like to do this one outside in front of a great big tree, but if you haven't got the tree in front of you, you can either imagine it or just assume that there's something that's green and growing. And this is kind of a gratitude meditation, especially good if you can do it outside. So that starts out, first of all, feeling Mother Earth's energy. So you just kind of, in the palm of your hand, place it toward the earth and just move it around to see if you can feel the energy of the earth. And then either right leg or left leg, up to you, you're going to take a step toward the tree or toward the greenery or toward the plant. And you're going to step and push this earth energy deep, deep, deep into the earth, coming up the tree trunk, giving it this beautiful earth energy, coming up to the greenery, reversing your hands and pulling the oxygen from the green into your body and letting it come all the way down. You're going to do this again. What you're doing is you're doing a oxygen carbon dioxide exchange. You're actually giving gratitude not only to the earth, to the roots, to the tree, to the green, to the beautiful oxygen it creates, and it comes back into you as you breathe out and give it what the tree needs. So one last time, feeling the earth energy, pushing it deep into the earth as you exhale carbon dioxide out to the tree, taking it all the way up through the trunk to the top of the tree, to the leaves, and then pulling its fresh, beautiful oxygen into you. And with deep gratitude, we bow to the tree, or actually, go ahead and hug the tree if you'd like. And you've not only completed 10 mindful movements, you've done a little mini tree meditation. So